Hello squad! Today I am going to take you with me as I do a few yard sale makeovers. I've got a few different things that I want to accomplish, so let's hop in and we'll tackle this together. Okay, so I am going to wash the muffin tin. It's actually in really good shape. It's a little bit sticky here on the tops, which from my experience with stoneware is probably just residue of cooking spray or something like that. I do have the little scraper that comes with Pampered Chef products, and so I'm gonna use that on the flat tops. As far as getting in the cups, I think I'm just gonna use this. This is just a little Norwex dishcloth, and I'm just obviously not gonna use soap. I did read that you can use baking soda. I'm gonna use that just to provide a little bit of grit, and then we will be ready to make some muffins. Okay, so the baking soda is working extremely well. Over here is where I have done the flat part, and then over here is where I haven't, and you can see the difference. I'm not even having to scrub hard at all. This is just baking soda and water, and it's coming right off. So this is what it looks like after scrubbing with baking soda and then wiping it clean and dry. I'm super pleased with how it came out. Now obviously any sort of seasoning that was on this I took off in the scrubbing process, but that's okay. We can re-season it, no problem. So I am going to butter this up really well and flour it, and we are going to make our muffins. I am in the bathroom now with the Barbie. If you remember from the haul, I bought Andy a Barbie, and her hair needs a little bit of attention. So I read online that you can dilute fabric softener, but we don't use fabric softener, and it kind of feels silly just to buy that for this purpose. I also read that you can dilute conditioner, which, you know, kind of makes sense in my mind. So you're supposed to kind of soak the hair in the diluted conditioner and then brush it through, get all the tangles out, and then rinse it out and let it dry. So we're going to try that, and then if that works, there's an additional step that I also want to try. So let's mix this up and see how it goes. Just a few drops, really. I'm trying to kind of keep with the ratio that we would with our hair. You know, with people, it's like a, I don't know, a dime size or a quarter size or whatever, which I always use more than a dime size. I don't know how anybody could just use a dime size amount of conditioner. Okay, that feels good. I'll dilute it, and I don't have much water in here at all. Maybe 1/8 of a cup. Okay, we're gonna get her hair all soaked in. That's already feeling better. I'm kind of disgusting, I'll be honest. I don't really love this texture on my hands. This does not feel super great. All right, so I've just got this little brush, and I'm just gonna start working from the ends up towards the root like I would with my hair. Alright, so here we are several hours later, and I mean, it's not perfect. It's still, you know, kind of puffy, a little bit frizzy, but definitely better than what it was. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt this technique where you just lightly dampen the hair and then you wrap it around a straw. And then I think I'm just going to use little rubber bands to secure that, and essentially you're creating little rollers, little curlers in her hair. So I'm going to do that and I'll show you the finished product.
I think it can be so easy for tasks like this to become meaningless and mundane. And I love that yard sales and thrifting teaches my kids that just because something is broken or a little bit out of order doesn't mean that you can't give it a little love and breathe into it a new life. I think it is a worthwhile lesson, and I hope it's something that sticks.
Okay, so I have them all done, and I'm wrapping kind of away from her face. I don't think Ariel really has curls. It's more like loose waves. So I have them all wrapped away from her face, you know, coming in from either direction. And I'm just going to secure them all with one band together so that they will stay in place while they dry.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for. After sitting for a few hours with the curlers in her hair, I removed them and gave them a light brush through, and this is what they looked like. So this is a flashback to the hair beforehand, before all of the treatment. I definitely think we made some progress, and I am happy with how it turned out.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like my channel, make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll be talking to you soon.